Today's episode is sponsored by VBS Medical Limited. It's the exclusive distributor of K-laser therapy and Indiba radiofrequency therapy in the UK and Ireland. K-laser and Indiba are non-invasive therapies that enhance and accelerate the healing process, complementing standard of care, broadening therapeutic opportunities, improving clinical outcomes, generating new profit and distinguishing your clinic from the competition. K-laser and Indiba have a medical device regulation approval, meaning they have scientific publications to validate their clinical applications in practice. To learn more, visit www.vbsmedical.com and book your free trial today.
Welcome to the final episode of Thrive Through Summer bonus series. It's been a real joy to walk alongside you this past month as we've tackled everything from mindset shifts to pre-selling strategies to leading your team whilst you take a well-earned break. And today we're wrapping up with one of the most practical and profitable topics in the whole series. How to keep your clients coming back, even when the weather's hot, the kids are off school, the diaries are upside down, and you're enjoying some well-deserved time off. Because let's be honest, the summer slowdown is real because that's the narrative that we are all told. But it's not inevitable. It's definitely not unfixable. And I am here for you to not just keep restarting from scratch in September. If you're not ready to just allow your business to survive through the summer months, if you're ready to stop starting from scratch in September, then just listen into this episode. It's 15 minutes of your time. I promise it will be worth it. Welcome to the Treat Your Business podcast with Katie Bell. I'm Katie, and this is the place where clinic owners like you learn the strategies, tools, and mindset shifts needed to transform your clinic into a thriving business, one that gives you more time, more money, and more freedom. Born from a passion to challenge the idea that average is normal, we empower clinic owners to create extraordinary businesses, incomes, and lives. Through our world-class coaching programs, we help you step out of overwhelm and into confidence, turning your clinic into a business that fuels your lifestyle, not draining it. So, are you ready? Let's dive in. So let's start with a simple truth. Retention is the foundation of sustainable revenue. Yes, bringing in new clients is really exciting and really important, and we should always be growing our reach, but keeping the clients you already have, that's where the gold is, especially in the summer months, because routines go out the window. It's easy for clients to disappear temporarily, but it doesn't mean that they still don't need your support. It doesn't mean that that problem is gone. It just means they need reminders, they need encouragement, and they need an easy way to stay engaged. So there are 3 reasons retention matters more than ever right now. It's cheaper than acquisition. So you've got no ad spend, no chasing, no sales calls. It builds loyalty and referrals. Happy clients brings you more clients. And it can carry you through the quiet patches. So it stabilizes cash flow when new bookings may be lower. So instead of pouring all your energy into new more this summer, let's focus on nurturing the ones who already know and trust you. So let's talk about summer retention strategies that you can set up today. And let's break it down into 3 simple ways that you can roll out right now to reduce cancellations, to increase loyalty, and keep that diary ticking over nicely, even when you are not there. So let's talk about the pre-book prompt. Before your clients head off on holiday, invite them to book their return appointment now. So if you've got a gap, when your diary is going to be closed off for, or you've got team that, are away, using scripts like let's get your post-holiday session in the diary now, so you've got something locked in when you're back. It's very light touch, it's very logical, but it creates certainty for both of you. You're planting the seed that they're expected to return, their progress matters, they're part of something with structure, not just a drop-in service, pay-as-you-go service. And even better, build this into your front desk script or your appointment reminders text. And make sure that everybody in your clinic, whether you've got 1 member of staff or 10 or 20, they've got this process to follow, that either they are discharged because they are completely better, they are rebooked because they need to continue their treatment, or they have a follow-up call booked in to check in with them, because they are 95% better, but you're not quite ready to discharge them. So there is always 3 outcomes that you want for your clients, not this just see how you feel, lucky when you're ready narrative, which is a load of crap and does not deliver client results and client outcomes and profit. So make sure that you've got certainty for both you and the client, and then that you pull reports on a weekly basis in the summer for those that have dropped off, who have cancelled and not rebooked, and that you've got your team quickly actioning any of those people that may have seen you in July and then not rebooked, or even in June you can go back to and rebooked. So summer is the perfect time to re-engage past clients who've gone quiet. So pull a list of people who haven't booked in 3 to 6 months, send them a warm, friendly WhatsApp message of your face if you want to, or your voice, or a text. Hey, James, I just want to check in with you. It's been a little while since we saw you. If you can be personal, great, be personal. If you've got a lot of these clients and you might need to send a more generalized message, but I've got a few summer slots available and I want to make sure you get one if you want one. Would love to support you again with your shoulder problem. You could add a soft incentive in there, like priority booking or a bonus posture check or a free session with a friend, whatever it is. Really, for quite a little effort, in my opinion, get very big results from this, because you're opening up the conversation. You could even send very simple ones to those who may be on your massage programs or not use their packages up or whatever it is. Just, it's time for your next massage. Would you like us to get that booked in for you? It could be that you do some mini progress milestones. So one of the best ways to keep a client engaged is to remind them of their next small win. So whether they're mid-rehab, working through a Pilates program, building consistency, highlight their progress and point towards what's next, so that you are keeping them engaged on the journey. Progress creates purpose and purpose creates retention. And this is really powerful during the summer when clients may lose momentum and say, I'll just pick it back up in September. You can catch that thought before it turns into a no-show. So if you are getting I'll just pick it back up in September a lot, then let's put in a mini progress check-in. I'm going to ring you or text you as part of our service to make sure that you are continuing doing X, Y, Z. And therefore, when they come up to September, they're more likely to show up for their appointment. So let's talk about visibility, because we want to keep clients warm even when you're away. You don't have to be in the clinic to stay in your client's mind, but a few small touches go a long way. So schedule a few helpful emails, like 3 tips to stretch after a really long car journey, how to maintain your progress while you're on holiday, what to pack if you've got back pain when you're on holiday. And that might be like a tennis ball or a cricket ball or whatever, or a mini hot water bottle, so that they can maintain their progress whilst away. It could be back to school posture hacks if you work with kids. So there could be some added value and ways of connecting with your clients that you are going to use during the summer period to keep you in their mind. If you use social media, you could keep this active in terms of show your team doing great work, client success stories, talking about the benefits of training during the summer, keeping things, addressing problems now rather than waiting till September. Create this behind the scenes content, even if you're not in it, and record a short thinking of you video. You could put something like, hey, just a quick hello from me while I take a short break. I'll be back soon. The team are here to support you. We've got some great things happening over the summer. Click here to read our latest newsletter or something like that. Can't wait to see you soon. It's very simple. It's very personal. It's very effective. And you can use thinking of you videos to re-engage past clients as well. Use this season to strengthen loyalty with your clients. It can be a really surprisingly powerful time to deepen client relationships, because you might find clients are on their phone a little bit more because they're sat by the pool and they're scrolling or they're catching up on things that they haven't. I know whenever I go on holiday, it tends to be the time that I do life admin shit that I'm like, oh, I need to book that and I've not booked that, or make a list on the plane of things I need to do when I get home. You could celebrate loyalty. So you could choose 3 or 5 of your most consistent clients. You could do a little mini summer challenge. We have a lot of our clients in Pilates don't go away in the summer because they don't have children. So we might recognize and reward that with a thank you message or a small gift or a bring a friend for free voucher or something like that. You could run a surprise thank you giveaway. Everyone who attends 3+ sessions in August gets entered into a draw to win a free massage or a Pilates pack or whatever it is that you can offer within your clinic. It's a great time to ask for feedback or reviews because you can focus on your customer experience, building those Google reviews up. It's not just about offers. Loyalty is about how you make people feel. You want them to feel seen, valued, supported, and encouraged. And when people feel like that, they come back time and time again. So I've gone through 4 really simple ways to put client retention on autopilot this summer. I've given you loads of content over the last 3 bonus episodes, and I don't expect you to be doing it all. If you're doing it all, you're never, ever going to do it all. You're never going to achieve anything at a high level. I encourage you to really choose what is going to make the biggest difference to your business, profit, revenue, right now. Anything else, put it on a later base. Less is more over the summer. If you want to systemize, if you want to simplify, if you want to finally get out of the chaos of running your clinic, then I have 2 options for you. Head to the link in the show notes and book your clinic growth strategy call, 60 minutes one-on-one, where we get really clear on what stage of business growth you are at right now and where you want to go and what things you need to be doing in what order to ensure that you are building a sustainable business that isn't going to be one that burns out, that is not resilient, that is requiring too much of you with no boundaries and is not protecting your profit. The other option, if you are a clinic owner who is making between 1 and 5K in revenue, sales money in top line per month, then Evolve is where you need to be, because you're going to get proven strategies, you're going to get hands-on support, you're going to get a mindset shift that helps you run your business like a CEO, not a burnt out practitioner. And we kick off again in our Evolve program in September. This is the chance for 20 clinic owners at this level to get the mindset support, get the strategy, understand your numbers, introduce programs and packages, price rise in your business, guarantee more bookings, get more profit and take home income from your business. What is not to love about that? And we do that in 12 weeks. It is an amazing program. It has been written by me, built by me, and it is built and delivered by me and my team, who have all ran very successful and are running very successful clinics. Head to the link in the show notes, go to the waitlist, have a little Scooby at what everything says in there. There is no obligation to do anything when you're on the waitlist, but it gives you early access. It gives you priority to grab a space when they become available, because they are very limited and I will not compromise on quality. So I hope to see you inside Evolve very soon, or I love to hear that you are on a clinic growth call and getting really clear on what needs to happen in your business next. Here's just somewhere where your business works for you, not the other way around. I hope you've enjoyed this mini series, and I look forward to seeing you again next week as we resume our normal weekly episode.